we did faith over fear. But I know I've been off for a while, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I just been cooking up some new stuff. I hope everybody been well, good. Family's good, everybody been good. Sorry for the long way to faith over fear. I know y'all like, dang, when he gonna drop another? And I know you thought I wasn't gonna drop another video. You thought I wasn't gonna drop another live. But we've been cooking up a lot of stuff for Go to Chart Entertainment TV. So I'm just grateful and thankful. All praise to the Most High, y'all, for that. So I think the last time I gave out faith over fear probably been a month ago, probably a month and a half. So we're gonna get into it. I'm just waiting on some more people to come live. Welcome to all the new people, you know what I'm saying, for subscribing to my channel for Go Child Entertainment TV. Welcome to Faith Over Fear. Faith Over Fear is an inspirational, motivation channel that I do on live on Fridays, and sometimes I do them on Saturdays. So I missed a couple of, I missed about a month or so because I've been so busy. Grinding on the new projects, new stuff that's coming out for Go Child Entertainment. If you ain't, go subscribe to Go Child Entertainment TV, share, like, do all that stuff, good comments. So, welcome to a new episode of Faith Over Fear. This is episode 14. Episode 14, y'all. I know they thought I wasn't gonna do another episode. I know. That's what, how can I say? That's what haters want you to do. They don't want you to continue to pursue. And that's what the devil wants you to do. He wants you to lose. But you can't stop nothing. You can't stop the Most High's children. You can't stop what the Most High is actually building for the kingdom. So it's never, you never could not, whatever the Father chooses to do, whatever he chooses his child to do, there's nothing you can do to stop that. I don't care who you are. So welcome to A Faith Over Fear, episode 14. Drop fear and pick up faith. Okay? Drop fear and pick up faith. What is wrong with our people today? Our people is in so much doubt and fear, right? Why do we doubt and fear, right? Because we don't see the outcome of things. We don't see the outcome of things, and we think that, okay, we don't have nothing in store for us, but the Most High already got your life built out for you. You already know what he's going to have for y'all. Welcome to the channel. Who are coming to the channel? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Faith Over Fear. Appreciate y'all for coming on. Go subscribe to Go to Child Entertainment TV. Share, like, do all that good stuff. So, Faith Over Fear, this episode is episode 14. Drop fear and pick up faith, y'all. So we're going to get into it. What's up, though? How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all for coming to the live. So what is fear? It said drop fear and pick up faith. Why do our people fear, right, a lot? So we're going to do key aspects of shifting from fear to faith, all right? So in our life, we always doubt ourselves in so many ways. What we do? We let fear take over the outcome of what we're supposed to be building, and then we lacking things. So let's get ready. Let's get ready to go to the keys. So actively replacing fear, recognizing that fear is a distraction. So do y'all think that fear is a distraction? Yeah, I do. I believe that fear is a distraction. We got many distractions around us, right? Fear could come in many ways, our family, people, things around us, right? Or just doubting ourselves because we don't see the outcome of what we're going to do. So intentionally, we lay down, and when we lay down anxiety through prayers and pick up y'all's promise, instead, that's when we keep on the faith, y'all. That's when we continue to drive and strive, right? Because I had a lot of people coming on this, matter of fact, on this live on Faith Over Fear, being haters, doing all type of stuff. They probably thought they broke me, thought I wasn't gonna never drop a new video. I'm always gonna keep giving y'all the truth, the nuggets, and everything y'all need to inspire y'all to be better people. If I ain't, I'm not doing my job. So what's the next process do we have to do to drop fear, pick up faith? Choose to trust, then panic, right? Choose to trust, then panic. I'm not a hater. Hey, I'm glad you're not a hater. I appreciate you not a hater, Rosie. That's good. Because there's a lot of people that just hate, right? A lot of times I think people hate because they want to be in your shoes or be doing what you are doing as a person, right? So I think a lot of times people get stirred away, or I don't know. I ain't never been a hater, never been in me. Rosie, I like what you said, though. You said I'm not a hater. For real. I can't be no hater. I don't even know how people get that just to knock somebody else what they doing. Congratulate that person. Share. Be a blessing to that person. So let me finish saying. So choose to trust over than panic. So facing uncertainties and counting these decisions to not to trust in y'all, right? But when we trust in His sovereignty rather than trusting in the control, the outcome of our life. So a lot of times, what do? I say I'm not His faith, truthfully, and I love God. Man, I love the Most High. Y'all too as well. Thank you, Rosie. KB1, I appreciate you. Man, we have to have trust in the Father, right? So when you choose to panic or pick up fear, some of us, we choose not to trust the Father because we don't see the outcome. So instead of us trying to control the outcome, we should let the Father lead us, right? In many ways. So what's the next step we should do by dropping fear and picking up faith? Take actions in our faith. How do we do that? Faith requires movement. So if you just sitting still, okay, every day you say, man, I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna go buy this stuff that I'm supposed to buy for the crib to get things done. I'm gonna go pick up some extra hours. I know I need these extra hours to go do what I want to do. I know I need this money to go make a bigger move. Without the money, how can I make my business grow, right? How can I make things happen if I'm not trusting, right, on the outcome? So a lot of times we'll get lazy, we'll let fear, anxiety, all these things come over us to keep us down, right? Anxiety, fear, and things like that keep us stagnant, keep us without movement. It keep us not trusting and having faith in the Father. It keep us without building. Without that taking actions and making a movement, how could you sit still? That's why we got to trust. So that's the thing. Take action in faith. Faith requires movement, even when the outcome seems unclear. So anytime when we looking at things and we think, dang, man, stuff ain't going right for me. I'm losing everything. I barely got money to pay my bills. I got it. This is the time when the faith should be shifted in the movement to make you move, get up. Let me go pick up. I know I don't want to work. If I don't work, don't nothing get paid. If I don't work, things don't happen for me. It's the same thing with building a business, right? I met some people, right, that was starting a business. And what they did when they got ready to start their business, they quit their job. There's nothing wrong with quitting your job. Long as you know that you secure and everything is put together for you to make that movement, then yes, right? Yes, it's good for you. Then you can make that movement to shift. Once you got all your eggs in that nest and you done built that egg nest up, right? Then you got a movement to take away from that job. A lot of people quit their job. They don't have no plan. They don't have nothing connected. And then guess what? They lose everything. So that's why we got to take actions. So take actions, even if it's unclear, obeying y'all's word and act and knowing that faith move mountains, y'all. While doubt creates what? Them. So if your mind is always in a constant state of fear, right, or doubt, how can you grow? You can't grow. You can't grow if you constantly think, oh, well, this thing go right. I don't think that's gonna happen. Man, I might as well just go ahead and sit down and be still. No, the Most High don't want you to do that. He wants you to continue to keep growing. Keep doing what you're supposed to do. Okay, what's the other steps that we should take? Is drop fear and pick up faith. What's the next step? Shift your perspective. We have to shift our vision on what we're looking at, memorize it, and meditate on that vision on what we finna do, right? To create that goal, that dream, that gift that the Father give us to create that goal, to be that dream, to become a business. Stick to that. You're going to always have naysayers and different people coming to distract you from what the Father wants you to do. That's their job when they're a child of Satan. And that's how it goes. But I welcome everybody. Thank y'all for coming to Faith Over Fear. Let's keep pushing. Episode 14. Drop fear, pick up faith. So shifting perspectives. What is shifting perspective? Focus on, right, meaningful, rather than meaningful things of problems, right? What do? We take our gaze off the Most High. We take our gaze off God, right? We take our gaze off Him and we focus on our problems more than we do having faith in him. I think we could all vouch for that, right? I done did it many times. Been times where I was in doubt, right? The enemy came over me, or I had so-called friends or family came and distracted me, right? Came through, oh, what you doing ain't gonna work. Stop doing what you're doing. I had many times I had people come on my life and tell me, stop what I'm doing. Stop trying to motivate people. Stop trying to push life into people. Stop trying to encourage people. Man, I would not stop until my life is out my body and I'm in the grave. I'm going to continue to keep pushing out positivity to help any and everybody that needed that the Father sent me to. I would never stop what I'm doing because somebody try to neglect or try to speak curses on me. Skip that. I'm going to keep grinding no matter what it is. So shifting perspective, right? So you got to have y'all, then rather than meaningful, looking at things that's problem. Using spiritual tools, which relies in the Most High Yah's word. Worshiping, sound of mind, rather than spirit of fear. So you got to have that principle. A lot of people think that you don't have to have God in order for things to shift for you. Yes, you do. In order for things to shift for you, you got to have faith in him. He does the outcome. He controls your life. He knows what. Prayer is the most powerful key that I have been learning during my lifetime. Okay. I've been learning that prayer has been one of the dopest keys for me to continue to stay on the right track and stay with the Father. Yeah, sometimes things ain't gonna look right for you. Yeah, sometimes what we looking at might don't seem like it's gonna work. Sometimes the Father might tell you to do some things that might won't seem right to you. You got to remember that his thoughts bigger than ours. My tablet is at 4%. Okay, your tablet's at 4%. Okay, say. Put it on the charge while you watching the video. While you watching live, put it on charge, bro. I just want to say thank y'all for everybody that's been supporting God Child Entertainment TV and the lives Faith Over Fear. It's a blessing, and I just want to say thank all y'all for supporting me. Even when I had haters, they thought I was going to be done. They thought I will drop another episode 14. I'm here, and I got some more to come too, so they might as well get ready because I'm finna keep feeding y'all and keep flooding y'all with this good news and truth and positivity. And that's really what it is. So let's take that again. Take actions in faith. So what we have to do, we have to put in a movement to obey what the Father is telling us, not taking away from what he does. What's the shift perspective, right? Meaningful in Yah. So thinking about the things that he wants us to do is shift into our own thoughts. What we should do. Choose to trust, right? Over the panic. Excuse me. That's what we should do. But in order to do that, we have to what? Actively replace fear, recognizing that fear is a distraction, knowing that it's going to disturb us and take us from what we got to do. As long as we focus on him, what do we have to worry? Right? As many times I can say in y'all life, what did y'all do? When distraction came, when y'all thought things were going to go away, when you didn't have the money to pay a bill, when you got into a car accident, you're like, dang, how am I going to get another car? The Most High always showed up where you end up getting a new car. Where you, in some way, you end up somebody and helping you, give you some money to pay a bill. Even if it was just time where you end up getting money, like, dang, where that money come from? And now you got the money. We all have been in that. I've been in that many a times. I don't ever stop. I continue to keep doing what I'm doing. So let's continue to drop fear, pick up faith, actively recognize what is the distraction and what is keeping us from the goals and the gifts and the dreams that the Most High got us to be at, right? We got to recognize that. Once we recognize that, okay, this is trying to stop us. We know that fear is a distraction to tear us away from what gifts I'm trying to, what business I'm trying to build. If you always be in doubt, you activate in that fear. You can't activate fear. What we have to do, we have to stray away from fear and say, you know what? No matter what my outcome looking like, let me continue to push towards the goal. I'm building a business in 2026. I want my business to be successfully growing, making me, right, financially stable so I can build for my family. It may take you 5 years. It may take you 3 years. It may take you 10 years. but you never stop. Fear is a distraction and it's there to tear you down. You can't let it tear you down, y'all. So let's recognize fear, drop fear, pick up our faith, and know that an outcome gonna turn out well for us. I'll thank y'all for coming to this episode of Faith Over Fear. Thank y'all for supporting Go to Child Entertainment TV. If you ain't, go subscribe, comment, share, do all them good things so y'all continue to keep this word, and that supports my channel as well. And if you were new to the channel, my channel is a multimedia platform where I share and describe faith over fear, number one, by pushing the truth and helping my people, motivating them, stay motivated in the word. And I show tech, reviews, shoes, family vlogs, and I travel. So this channel, Go to Child Entertainment TV, that's what I do on every channel. And I show workouts and all that good stuff. So peace and blessings to you and your family. Continue to drop fear and pick up faith. Stay strong and continue to go strive for your dream. If you got a goal, follow that goal. No matter what the circumstances may look at, keep seeking. Never stop and never give up. This is Faith Over Fear. Peace and love, y'all.